Hi there, Kotaku. Kirk Hamilton here, and I'm sitting here with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And you can see there's actually a black flag in the video, which is cool because this game lives up to its title, because it has a black flag. This is the piratiest Assassin's Creed game ever made, easily. And I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the game. So the man standing in front of you is Edward Kenway. I've customized his outfit so that he's wearing all black, so that he looks as much as possible like the Dread Pirate Roberts from The Princess Bride, since that's basically all I want this game to be, is a Dread Pirate Roberts simulator, and it's actually very good at that. I haven't found any fire swamps or ROUSs, but generally speaking, this is a really cool pirate game. It's actually best as a pirate game. Today I wanted to show you guys a few different videos of this game. There's a lot of stuff in this game, which won't really surprise anyone who's played an Assassin's Creed game before. There's just so much junk. I mean, I spent 30 hours or ish on single player stuff. I finished the story, and there's so much side stuff to do in this game. I could easily play another 30 hours, and probably still not uncover all the secrets and hidden stuff. But for right now, I wanted to talk about stealth, because stealth has long been sort of a weird conundrum to the Assassin's Creed games. On the one hand, they're all about stealth. That's kind of the idea, right? Is that you're this super badass, sneaky dude who can take down people from the shadows and always blends into the crowd and is impossible to spot. But on the other hand, the games have actually never really done stealth all that well. There's no dedicated crouch button, it's difficult to stick to walls, you never really had a sense of when you were being watched and when you weren't, and it was just sort of very generally difficult. I felt clumsy a lot of the time. I was just sort of this goon standing up in the middle of a big crowd of bad guys and getting spotted, and suddenly just wind up sword fighting my way out of everything. So stealth in Assassin's Creed 4 is significantly improved. It's still not even, I would say, close to the level of a very, very good stealth game. It does not match Ubisoft's own Far Cry 3. It doesn't work as well as Dishonored or The Last of Us, or any of a number of other recent really good stealth games. Certainly nothing on the level of Gunpoint or Mark of the Ninja or anything like that. But that said, it's way more fun and way more doable than stealth games in past Assassin's Creed games. So I wanted to show you guys one of the side missions you can do in this game, which is a plantation raid. So first, actually, let's just take a second here and appreciate how really, really nice this game looks. This is a beautiful game. The art direction is the same art director from Assassin's Creed Revelations, which was another really gorgeous Assassin's Creed game, and they've really captured, you can see here, I mean, just the whole pastiche of the sort of moonlit Caribbean, blue with the torches, and the whole, like, color scheme, and kind of it's all sort of foggy and really just lovely looking. I think that maybe the most beautiful pirate game I've played is actually The Secret of Monkey Island in a weird way. The first island that you find in Monkey Island that Guybrush is adventuring on, Melee Island. It's always night there, and it's always right around midnight, and it really kind of captures this look that we're seeing right here of just blue and, pan flutes playing in the background and palm trees and this sense of sort of danger and mystery. The game has that in spades. It's a beautiful looking game. I'm playing on PS3 right now. This is a debug version of the game, and I mean, I've played it on PS4. I played a big chunk of it, but I did my whole playthrough on PS3, and this is a really beautiful game. Whether you're playing next gen, or I'm sure it'll look great on PC, or you're playing on current gen systems, it's lovely looking. Big step up, and probably the most visually appealing Assassin's Creed game I've played. So anyway, on to the stealth, and to look at what works. So I'm going to start out. We're looking at this. This is the plantation, sort of in front of me. And it's a whole little playground of stealth toys and guards and systems I can screw with. My eventual goal is to raid the plantation's warehouse, which will get me some money and some goods for my ship, the Jackdaw, which is that ship with the black flag over there in the distance. I've been talking all through the night. I should start playing. Sorry, I've been talking so much. So I want to break in there, and while I do that, I'm going to try to show off some of the new stealth tricks that make this game so much better of a stealth game than, say, Assassin's Creed 3 was. So for starters, we're going to use Eagle Vision, which is an old Assassin's Creed standby and has finally really come into its own in this game and become incredibly useful, and that's because of what I'm doing with these guards. I'm tagging them. So if you can see that little dot appeared over those guys, and now they're kind of glowing a little day glow color. These are Spanish guards, by the way. So now if you notice that you can see them through the roof, right? Which is a little weird at first. Now I can see them in real life. Now I can see them through the roof. I can see those guys through the roof too. That's kind of weird. It'll throw you at first. It just is a kind of strange thing, but it's really, really helpful for making the stealth in this game work better. And that's because, you know, in past Assassin's Creed games, it was actually very difficult to tell who could see you and who couldn't, and to have the sort of situational awareness that you needed to have to know what was going on. Which, you know, that kind of awareness, like that extra information and knowledge, is what makes a stealth game sort of fun and empowering, makes it feel possible to sit outside of these systems and sort of manipulate them and mess with them. So, you can see on the mini-map there, I'm standing right outside of the restricted area. So I'm just going to run on in and sort of see what happens, and hopefully nothing will go horribly wrong here. So now you can see Edward is taking cover in this tall grass. So now he's invisible to anybody who would walk past him. If I go back into Eagle Vision and look around, all that tall grass is safe for me. And so are those bushes. Level design plays a huge part in why the stealth in this game is so much better than past games. It feels like the levels are really contrived, and they've been designed to allow for really quick hopping between hidden areas. Because if you don't do that well, you're hosed and you get spotted. So that's definitely like a thing that makes the game work much better. Also, you've been giving kind of an expanded toolkit that's designed to make it easier to sneak, including this great blowgun that you get, maybe kind of a few hours into the game, but once you get it, it makes sneaking a lot easier. So I want to get over there, but if I run over there while those guys are looking, they might see me, so I don't want to take that chance. So I'm going to shoot that guy with a berserk dart, which will make him go crazy, attack his friend. And that'll distract everybody so I can make my way over here. And now, if I'm lucky, well, one of them is going to kill the other one. And then there will just be one guard left. Now that guy's going to go berserk on other people, which will just serve my ends further as he distracts everybody. So let's see what's around here. So there are some slaves working on this plantation. They won't say anything if they see me. There's a bad guy over there. And there is some grass. So what I'm looking for right now is a dude who has a key. So once I spot him, I'll have a much better sense of what I need to accomplish. Let's tag these guys. And hop over here. There's probably a guard up in that tower. Yep, there is. You want to watch out for those guys, but a sleep dart can usually take them down. Sort of just going around the business of tagging everybody right now. So what I could do that would probably be good would be take that guard and hit him with a sleeping dart and then sneak up there and take him out, because it's going to make my life a little bit difficult. So let's see if I can pull that off without getting spotted. Oh, that guy almost saw me. Now, another thing that actually makes the stealth more fun in this game is that the AI has been sort of dulled a little bit compared to previous games, which is surprising that it would make a difference. But it really is sort of nice to have dumber guards. Like if one guard sees you, or even a couple, and you get into a fight, you can pretty quickly kind of kill one and then hide, and you won't wind up in a huge fight with all the rest of them. Which doesn't feel very believable, you know, that there's this huge sword fight happening 100 yards away from other guys and they haven't even noticed you. But it does make the game a lot more fun because it doesn't end every stealth challenge with a huge sword fight the way that it used to in other games. So let's show what the whistle can do here. The main way of manipulating dudes is Edward's whistle, and they always come over to investigate. That's a great way to draw them over, kill them stealthily, and hide their bodies. So now, no one will see me, and I'm going to loot this guy for ammo. So now I want to get over and take that guy out. That's still sort of my goal. So let's do that. Hit him with a sleep dart. Then, let's just see if we can do this. Right, now I can knock him out permanently. Now that sleep dart wouldn't have knocked him out for good. But now he's down for the count, which will save me a lot of trouble in the future. I think I can jump into this bale of hay, so let's do that. Okay, now we are still stealthy and haven't been spotted. The next thing I want to do is, there's a bell over there. I want to get over and sabotage that bell. This is where the game really starts to feel like Far Cry 3. If I can get rid of that bell, then it'll be very difficult for the Spanish soldiers to sound the alarm if one of them does spot me, which will also make it easier for me to stay stealthy. So let's just all over here real quick. And let's maybe take this guy out. You would think they would learn. You know, they'd send a memo around or something. Hey, if you hear whistling coming from the bushes, don't walk over to it. Go get a friend. But they don't do that. They never learn. And it's kind of to my benefit, so, you know, I'll take it. But it makes the game more fun, even if it's not that believable. So let's hop over here. Okay, we're almost there. Let's see, I almost think I can run over and kill that guy without being detected. Let's eagle vision it just to be double sure. And there's that fellow. I don't know about that, actually. The goal here is to kill that guy and save the hostage. I'm not totally sold on my ability to do it without getting spotted. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see what happens. Alright. Hit it. So now, I don't know if I can get up and take this guy out fast enough, but I'm gonna hit him with a sleep dart so that I can sabotage this spell. So now anybody near this bell who sees me isn't gonna be able to sound the alarm. Now, you probably are watching this, and I don't know, if you've played a lot of Assassin's Creed games, I think it's actually pretty remarkable that I've gone this long without getting detected. If this had been a past game, I definitely probably would have been spotted by now, and would not have been able to play this stealthily for this long. So I think that already kind of like outlines why this game stands out. Now check it out, this guy saw a body and he's gonna come try to ring this bell. He's not gonna be able to, and I'm gonna kill him. Let's see. So I don't love leaving these bodies out, so let's do this. That's not good. Not a good sound. That guy's back awake when he's angry. Put him to sleep again. Alright, we're gonna run over here now. And hopefully not get attacked by that crocodile. So there's just one fella over here. I think he should be easy enough to take out. Let's see if it's just the one guy. Nope. Alright, let's get up here and take this dude down before he wakes up. Now he's done, and we can hop up here and synchronize really quick. Should give a better view of what's going on. I really like the music in this game too. It's I never really loved Lauren Balfe's music in Revelations. He did Revelations in 3. I loved Jesper Kid's music from the first 2 games. And they've brought on the guy whose name is escaping me right now, but the guy who composed the music for Far Cry 3, actually. And he also did Iron Man 3, the movie. And he did a really good job with it. It's sort of this pastiche of different sounds. Sounds a lot like Hans Zimmer's Pirates of the Caribbean music, but I really like it. So now it's full-on daylight, and we've synchronized. And you can see on the map here, this is a cool little thing that they've added with synchronization, is that the icons actually pop up on your screen right after you synchronize, so you can see where everything is in the world, rather than just on your mini-map, which is really cool. Kotaku readers know that I don't really like mini-maps, and anything that'll get this stuff up you know, into my vision of the world is really neat. So now if I want to go collect that animus fragment right there, or go get a chest over there, or get a boat back to my ship, or, you know, just all these different things that I can do. I can do it. I know where I'm going without having to check the map, which is really nice. Anyhow, okay, moving right along. Let's just look around from up here with Eagle Vision and see if we can find our target. I don't want to spend a million years on this. I don't see him anywhere. So I sense we're going to try to get over there, so let's do that. It's the warehouse we want to loot. So somewhere there's going to be a guy who's got a key to it. Let's see what we can do. Still trying to locate the key holder. I see what's going to be the easiest way to take this guy out. So another thing you can see there is that weapon selection has gotten really easy. It actually is on the level of any other normal big budget video game. You no longer have to pause and go to some weird other menu. You just use your really quickly switch between what weapon and what accessory you're using. It's very streamlined compared to past games, and really easy to use, which is nice. So I'm gonna hop over and take this guard out. I don't think I need to use any darts on him. I think I can just get him. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. It's always nice to see guards out on their own because they're much easier to kill. What do we want to do here? We want to get into these bushes. Alto! You're done.
Ya he tenido bastante. Me largo. Piedad, no me mates. Soy un buen hombre.
And let's just take this guy out because we can. Actually, the woman's gonna leave him. I'm doing a good job of clearing out everybody in this plantation, which is nice and making my job a lot easier. There seems to still be a guy here. I guess I didn't hit the button to free these hostages. Let's do that now. There we go. Still looking for my target. I haven't been able to find the guy with the key yet. Another bell over here that I can sabotage this, so let's do that. This is a place where berserk darts can come in really handy. I only have 2, but make this guy go berserk. It'll make it pretty easy to take out the other one. Whoever lives gets killed by me. So it's moments like that that this game really makes you feel pretty cool. You know, you pull off these kind of great maneuvers, and it's not all that difficult to do them. You can sort of plan and execute really well, and the whole thing feels rarely feels ungainly. It's still a lot clumsier than I'd like. You know, there are plenty of times where you'll, especially in close quarters, sort of climb the wrong wall or do the wrong thing. But generally speaking, it's really easy to do kind of badass, sneaky, assassin-y kind of stuff, like the sort of things you would expect to do, like the things the trailers tell us we're gonna do in Assassin's Creed games. So this is turning into quite an extended foray. I might edit this video a little bit so that it's not incredibly long, since I'm still looking around for this guy with the key. But let's just check my map and see where I'm supposed to be. So this whole area, huh? Alright, I bet he's up here. So let's see. I see. I bet he's up in that house. So let's get up there, now that we've kind of killed everybody down here anyway. I have a feeling my best bet is going to be to take this path. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So the tree climbing is back from Assassin's Creed 3. It's just as cool as ever. Let's break this guy's line of sight. See if I can take him out silently.
No corras, que es peor.
I was lucky. I don't think climbing a tree is really the way to go. Too easy to get spotted. Alright, what are we doing here? So once again, this approach is something that would have just been outlandishly difficult in a past Assassin's Creed game suddenly becomes much, much more doable because I can tag these guys and see when they can see and when they can't. Which just really changes everything. Hey, there's my target. Oh, this guy is mine. He's walking right into my trap. Oh, maybe not. Let's see if I can coax him over here. He's a little out of range. Gonna wait just a second and then run up to get into that bale of hay. Let's do this. Next time that guy walks by, he's mine. So it's worth saying while we wait for Pancho here to come over. This is not really. I've never been here before. I played 30 hours of this game and I've never been to this area. This is just a little side island. There was no loading screen or anything. I just pulled the jackdaw up and sort of dove into the water and came over here. And from there, just there was a plantation, so now I'm exploring it. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in the game. And come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. And it's pretty cool, just like how much there is to do, and how easy it is to just go around and do stuff. Okay, so I got that guy, and I took his key. So now I can get into the warehouse, which is over here. So I'm supposed to reach that. First, I'm gonna try to free these hostages over here. So let's see if we can do that. Since I'm already doing pretty well here, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I kind of want to see if I can do the full Monty here. Let's start by taking this guy out. So again, we've got a sort of dim guard. Again, sort of making my life a lot easier. There is a bell over there that I should have taken out. That I should really consider taking out. Right now, let's just do this. I wonder if I can just come up and do this to these guys. I think I can. So if I had been spotted, I would have. They probably would have killed those guys, and I wouldn't have been able to get them out. But got lucky, and a kind of dumb guard. And ring the alarm. Let's go take care of that. Oh, hey, look! It wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed game if I wasn't accidentally running up a wall at some point. So, guy is suspicious. Let's let him chill out for a second. So, you know, the impulse remains, I kind of want to stay up here and mess with those guys and take them out, which is, again, really rare for an Assassin's Creed game, that I sort of just want to play around with the stealth and see what kind of cool ways I can take these guards out. But for now, you know, I want to finish up this mission so I can show you guys some other stuff in some other videos, and this has already gone on for quite a while. So let's just wait till they're not looking and get moving. So now I've only got to get over to this warehouse and loot it, and we'll be done. You'll note no alarms have been sounded this entire time. I have not engaged in any open combat, actually, which is pretty unheard of for an Assassin's Creed game, because it's not like I'm amazing at Assassin's Creed. It's just that this game is much more empowering and much more fun to play for anybody who, you know, likes stealth games and sort of enjoys that kind of more methodical, mischievous gameplay that they encourage. So here we go, and I made it. So I get a bunch of loot, some things that I can sell. I got a bonus reward for having no bells go off, and I can sell some of that stuff and make some money. And and that's the end of that mission. So now I can make my way back to the Jackdaw. I can gather all the sort of collectibles, loot the chests, do whatever else I want on this island. Let's see what else there is here. All of the warehouses become empty, but then it'll fill back up if I just want to come back and try to do it again. If I maybe had never done it without getting spotted or something like that. There's a Mayan stone over here that I can go collect. That's a sort of a collectible that'll unlock something. I'm not sure what. There are a whole lot of stones, and I haven't had time to get them. I'm guessing it might be a suit of armor, since that tends to be what it is in these games, but I'm not sure. Let's maybe wrap this video up by going over there. You know, if you just wanted to see the stealth, you've seen what you've seen. But let's head over and see. Let's check out this Mayan ruin, just so you guys can see what that's all about, in case you're curious. So once I'm up here, I interact with it. I'm given this kind of puzzle where I have to line up certain things with certain other things. So here I'm seeing 3 glowing things that I want to do. So let's set this as our fulcrum, put it right here. Then they line up. They tell me X marks the spot, so I can go dig up this stone. They're cool. It's a little puzzle. They're never particularly difficult, but they're neat. And then Edward will dig up the stone, which is one of about, I would say, maybe 20 or 30 that you can find in the game, if I'm just guessing.
Good. Another keystone.
And then eventually that'll unlock something on the main Assassin's Island. So anyhow, that's just a tiny sliver of Assassin's Creed 4, which is a super massive game. And hopefully gave you a sense of just how much better the stealth is. It's really greatly improved. Much more fun. And much more empowering and sort of fun to screw around with. And we'll close with me killing this guy, because let's be honest, he had it coming. All right, thanks everybody. Go read the review. We'll have a lot more stuff on this game all week at Kotaku.
My only gripe with it that I wanted to bring up was that I feel like I'm playing Arkham City again. Because you're just running around a city, and there's crime everywhere, there's no normal people anywhere. It feels like pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it is very reminiscent of Arkham City.